Happy birthday, Aquarius. And oh my God, happy Pluto in your sign for the next 20 years. As of yesterday, this is a once in a lifetime transit that most people don't get to experience at all. It's an intense transit. It is an empowering transit. But often, in order to be empowered, we need to relinquish whatever is weakening us. We don't always perceive it that way. So Pluto goes to the core of things, truly empowers you. The process, if you surrender and if you are wise, can be fascinating and adventurous and intense in a sentient good way. It can also be painful. It can be sometimes this, sometimes that. I recommend surrender. I recommend wisdom. And when I say power, it means spiritual, energetic life force, chi power, but also being who you are truly in alignment with your soul. Pluto doesn't let you run away from your soul because Pluto is the soul, right? I just did a video about that for the collective, what it means on a collective and a personal and an individual level. Pluto in Aquarius. Check it out. It's a snowy background. So thank you for joining me. If you're new, my name is Morgainne. This is the Existential Shift. If you find that I inspire you, teach you, entertain you, whatever the case may be sure to subscribe and join the shift. And all the buttons. I read all your comments. I did open the books. I've had some intense time and not so much energy or time for it, but now you may book a session. Link is below. I do phone sessions, video sessions, and if it's specifically a love reading, I do a recorded session, although you can talk to me, obviously. If it's just that you want to talk about, if you don't want to talk to me live, meaning you and I, but live, then you can book the recording. Anyway, the options are there. You know how to read. You'll figure it out. I'm working with the Morgainne tarot deck. Is there something else I wanted to say before we begin? Whatever, if a pain comes, physical and or emotional, meditate, see where it might be coming from on an emotional, psychological, spiritual, energetic level, this lifetime or a past lifetime. You don't have to understand the full story, the detail, the why exactly, but you can claim that you're releasing it and no longer holding on to it and filling it up with the counter energy that is needed instead of what it is that you're releasing. I'm going to say this to you, especially because, well, this aspect I spoke about in the video of Pluto and Aquarius, where the dark and the condensed and the burdening that has been stored in our bones, in our vessels, in our veins, in our blood, in our dormant DNA, etc., in our cells, psyche. Okay, you get the point. Will be coming out into the surface to be healed, to be cleared, to be dealt. That's a good thing, but the rise from hiding out into the air is painful. So I'm saying it because that could apply. This applies to all my seekers, by the way, if you're watching this. Hi. I'm shuffling, just waiting for the cards to fall for Aquarius, February, my birthday, kings and queens. strength, lion, across from you with Leo. And we're having a full moon in Leo on the 25th of February in your 7th house of relationships. Culmination, illumination, deepening of a connection, or the release of one, if that is where it comes down to. Finding the beauty in your inner strength. Finding the poetry and inspiration in your inner strength. You're not just tough or skilled or sharp or capable. It's also inspiring to see you gather this force in the face of something difficult, and the stoicism and the elegance and the grace in which you go about it. You should know that someone or someones are watching and are inspired. There's a sense of awe. Good for you, Aqua. 5 of Cups. You're transmuting emotional heartache, possibly grief, guilt, shame, sadness, into something you can work with, something you can create with, something you can transmute, alchemize into something different. And that just further showcases your inner power in the Strength card. There's a comforting that is needed. I don't know if you're comforting someone else in their sadness or you're comforted, but there's a good friend around you that you might not recognize or not see. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to go through this alone. There is someone, or there are people who want to be there for you, who are inspired by you, who will feel honored for you to let them in, and that you can trust them. They won't take advantage. Obviously be, discerning. You know the people around you best. But there is, at the very least, one person that is very genuine. There's something graceful about their power. Again, this could be you, but in this case, I see also someone outside of you just wanting to be there for you. 10 of Cups. This could be a family member, a spouse, someone that can potentially turn into family. There's spiritual love here, soul connection, soul bond that is deepening. Oh, okay. Speaking of graceful, this wasn't graceful. Let's do it again. Gracefully. Okay, Morgainne, don't speak of grace. Let's try this again, just for the heck of it, and not overthink it. Don't think of an elephant. So she thought of an elephant. This is something that I do so easily all the time, and suddenly it's like, this is so funny. Okay. I see some of you feeling at a distance from family or loved ones. It's like you're looking into them from afar and you're considering traveling to see them, to visit them. This could be someone visiting you, traveling to see you. The road is lonely and maybe cold, but the destination is warm. I do see someone crossing an ocean, King of Wands. And the fiery energies could be either a fire sign or someone who's really in their will, in their desire, in their knowing of who they are and what they want. Be someone very active, very energetic, creative. The moon. I see a vast distance and a strenuous journey and a mirroring effect between the two places. It's like one place that was split in two and had a dimension come between. So this could be two pieces of a soul, like soulmates, that are at a distance and are traveling toward one another, or if it's not a geographical or physical distance, it could be a life situation that, circumstances that create a big gap and a separation. Like maybe you're very close, but you can't touch. You're speaking the same things to the same moon. Someone is thinking about you, someone is missing you. But they're doing something important. They're busy, or they're occupied, or they're on a mission. So this is not necessarily a negative force that is coming in between. It's more so an aspect of life that is happening simultaneously that just, right now it's a red light until the road clears and then turns into a green light and you can be on the go. But so it's not like good or bad, right? It's just a waiting game, or something needs to be finalized first. I see someone dreaming about you. Possibly worried. The sun right after the moon. Yeah, very strong emotions that go back and forth. Someone might be suffering from an emotional difficulty, could be bipolarism. It's like when there's too much awareness, when you're so aware that you know all of your inner processes and intricacies and past lifetimes and pains, it's like it's overwhelming. So the process of healing and growth is accelerated, it's faster because you're so aware, but then it's very difficult as well. You don't get a break. We don't always know what's going on in our psyche or in the world because we can't handle all of this. It's too much for a human. But when you're extrasensory or hyper aware, or if you're a seer, or extra sensitive, etc., then it's like a constant um, state of it's constant adrenaline, constant knowing. You got to take a break from that. Watch my 13th element episode, The Gift and Curse of Being a Seer. It might help you in this case. Bipolarism can be a result of seeing everything, seeing all the beauty and all the pain in such profound, deep, poignant way and clear way that it's just inevitable to not feel this and that and kind of swing. Um, Gotta learn how to balance it out. And even if it's not as extreme as bipolarism, even if it's not like something that you can caption, if you're experiencing something like that, right? That can be helpful. Um, Flowers, have flowers in your home. That reminds me, I want to get some flowers too. Don't hold on to them when they die. I don't care if it makes you sad, throw them out. Don't leave death in your home. They don't want to be in your home when they're dead. They want to be back to Mother Nature. They want to crumble into the earth. Put them, lay them, at the foot of a tree. That's where they want to be. They don't want you to hold on to them dead. Okay? Dust to dust. Let them turn into flowers. Let them nourish the earth. For some of you that wonder if it applies to something else, like someone's ashes, very likely, but this is a very personal decision. So, take that under consideration and then make your own decision, okay? The full moon in Leo, now that I'm seeing the moon and the sun, is going to be very profound and very meaningful to you. There might be a union after a distance. Again, could be either geographical distance or a different type of separation, but I do see a union coming together, celebrating something possibly. Okay, we have Page of Cups and the Emperor, which is beautiful. There could be a father and a child here. I don't know if it's a single father or even children, not just one child. Maybe they're divorced, maybe they're widowed, maybe, I don't know, for whatever reason they're raising their child and or children alone. Or maybe there's a parent that has been distant from their children or something and they're coming to visit or they're reconnecting. For some of you, this applies to, societal, circumstantial, geopolitical stuff that could be, someone had to go somewhere, they had to be drafted to the military, they're a reservist, they had to go on a mission of some sort. So there has been a distance, someone left the house, someone left the home for something important, and now they're coming back. I see it by the end of the month, around the full moon, which is once again on February 25th. Beautiful. Yep, Chariot and Justice. If it's not an actual war, an actual battle, then it's something, with their company, right? With their organization, with their town. Maybe they're a mayor, if they're a leader of something. They had to travel to sort things out. I still see travel. I still see movement. There could be a move. There could be signing a lease. There could be a new home. See a sentencing, but it's in your favor. There's victory. This is something working out for the good of all. Wow, okay. Okay, Aqua for the good of all, sure. Such Aqua. Page of Wands. Lots of young energies here. Could be children, could be students, could be novices. I see a letter, a message, either from a court or from something official, but it's positive. It's good news. Something that works out favorably. Even luck I'm picking up. Like there's a turnaround for the better. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. When we already have the Emperor on the table, sure, we'll take it. So there's abundance. This could be resources that are on their way. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to hide it from you. Five of Pentacles in the upright, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a holdup with finances that are given to you. Maybe you're getting child support. Maybe you're getting government support. Maybe you're getting compensation for something, referendums, whatever. And I see it coming to a halt, a stop. Either there's a need to prove to reprove it, send more documentations, or it's just coming to an end, or maybe they're out of resources, so they can't extend this help anymore. Maybe you were helped by a parent or something, or a family member, but they just can't do it anymore. That's okay. You have your own path to take and your own success to pursue and attain. Eight of Wands and Four of Wands. So this will work out pretty favorably. I see you by April being fine, so don't freak out. Look at the cards. Okay. I want to look into the major arcanas. So, okay. Let's rearrange. So we have Strength card, and then the Moon, the Sun, the Emperor, Chariot. A lot of major arcanas, and then Justice and Empress. Okay. Let's start this one. Yeah, there's a couple here that there's a gap between them. Let's look at the court cards. We had King of Wands, Page of Cups, and Page of Wands. I do see two children here for some of you. Now two fives, Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles. And then we have two sixes as well. Okay. Six of Swords and Six of Pentacles. And this Ten of Cups. Okay. Let me look at this for a moment. In the meantime, I do have a tarot masterclass where I teach tarot. You can be a beginner, you can be somewhere in the middle, you can consider yourself an expert. Trust me, I'll teach you things you didn't know you didn't know. It's in the description box. It's over on Vimeo. 90 pre-recorded classes. The syllabus is written there, so you can check it out for more information, okay? Everything is in the description box. Yeah, again, I strongly see a dad taking care of their children. I see a separation between the father and the mother. Um, I don't know if the mother is going through some emotional distress or difficulty. The individuals involved are caring. I don't see malice. Um, but I do see a temporary imbalance that need to be sorted out. And you need to be very clear and focused about it. Not, don't sweep anything under the rug. Clear out anything that isn't serving the goal, the purpose right now. Be focused, be sharp. If you need to, to save money, then cancel some subscriptions, do the things. Drive a little further for the cheaper grocery outlet, whatever. And know that this is temporary, it will pass. I see a man traveling for a woman or wants to travel with a woman. something about being there for her or with her. They don't like if there's a distance between them. They want to bridge the gap. And I do see that them doing it this month. Like they're very proactive about this, or putting aside, they're prioritizing this person, they're putting aside things that they feel like are just in the way, and they're just going for it. Okay, Aqua. Press all the buttons, read the description box. Stay magic, stay true. I love you.